What's going on, guys, and welcome to the vlog. Right now it's currently almost 12 o'clock in the afternoon and it's 48 degrees outside. I will put the temperature over here somewhere like I always do, and it's supposed to go up to 52 degrees today, but like I said, right now it's currently 48. My brother from Ohio is coming over today, and he should be here in about an hour. Right now I am going to jump in the shower and then get ready for the day. Well, I just got out of the shower and I decided to throw on this gray Under Armour shirt, some gray sweatpants, and my brown slippers that don't match my shirt and pants at all. But I really don't care because I'm not going out anywhere right now. And even if I were to go out in public and wear what I'm wearing right now, which as you guys saw is this gray Under Armour shirt, gray sweatpants, and brown slippers, even if I were to go out in public dressed like this right now, I really wouldn't care. If people out in public look at me and say, why is that guy wearing a gray Under Armour shirt, gray sweatpants, and brown slippers, then, like I said, I really wouldn't care. But, like I also said, I'm not going out anywhere right now, so this is kind of just what I threw on. But right now, I'm gonna go downstairs, probably grab something to eat, and then find out what I'm gonna do for this vlog. Well, what a crazy Mother's Day this has been. Where do I even begin? I guess I'll start with when my dad went to go pick up my sister. So this all started a few hours ago. My dad went to pick up my sister, which originally my mom was gonna do, but my dad said, oh, I'll go and pick her up. And he and my sister got into a car accident. My sister's fine, aside from a bruise on her leg, but my dad's currently in the hospital right now. And they're gonna keep him overnight because apparently from what I heard, my dad fainted in the ambulance at the scene of the car accident. And his car was totaled, like undrivable. I didn't go with him, but like I said, this is from what I heard from my sister when my mom and I went to go get her. At the scene of the car accident, after the accident happened, my mom and I went to go pick my sister up, and the ambulance took my dad to the hospital. And before my mom and I went to pick up my sister and go to the scene of the car accident, today was not a good day. All my siblings and I were all yelling at each other, and you know, just it was awful, and all of us said some things that I probably wouldn't want my 2-year-old nephew Kelly to repeat. Like I said, we were all yelling at each other, and while my mom was on the phone with my sister, and like I said, meanwhile, while that was going on, I was at home. You know, my sister was calling my mom and saying that she and my dad got into a car accident, and like my mom, my other sister, my brother from Ohio, and everyone else were all at home while my mom was on the phone, and you know, we were all trying to figure out what exactly was going on. And I was talking to my mom, trying to find out what was going on, and my brother from Ohio was like, shut up, blah, 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 blah. And then one of my other siblings also got into it and told me to shut up. I told them to shut up, and yeah, it was this whole big thing, but they apologized, I apologized to them, and apparently we all love each other again. And I know a lot of you are probably wondering how this car accident happened. Well, like I said, my dad went to go pick up my sister, and somebody in a huge truck, not one of the 18-wheelers, but a regular passenger truck, hit into my dad's car because my dad was actually at a stoplight, and apparently he had the green arrow to turn, and the truck that hit into him wasn't slowing down, and they were speeding, and they were going too fast, and they hit into my dad's car, and yeah, it was this whole big issue. Both the cars were undrivable, and they actually had a tow truck come and tow both the cars. They towed the truck that hit into my dad's car, and they also towed my dad's car as well. And going back to the whole, you know, me and my siblings arguing and fighting and telling each other to shut up. When my mom was driving my sister and I home from the hospital, I was honestly thinking about maybe purchasing a plane ticket to Utah and just, I don't know, going to Utah for a week. I don't know if I'm going to do that though. I don't think I am, but oh man. But like I said, what a crazy Mother's Day this has turned out to be. I honestly didn't expect any of this to happen. No one ever does. No one ever expects this kind of stuff to happen. But my mom actually went back to the hospital not too long ago. She just left a few minutes ago. And she's going to go, I guess, check on my dad, see how he's doing. And when my dad was in the ambulance at the scene of the car accident, he was having chest pain because the airbag from the steering wheel hit him in the chest. And all the airbags went off in my dad's car. So, like I said, the car was completely undrivable, and like I said, my mom just left a few minutes ago to go back to the hospital to check on how my dad was doing and I guess see what's going on there. But my mom actually drove my sister and I home, because if my mom didn't drive my sister and I home, we'd honestly be just sitting there for like an hour and a half to 3 hours just outside in the cold doing nothing, because apparently due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the hospital that my dad is currently in, which is UPMC Presbyterian, is only allowing one person per patient for visits. So while we were all at the hospital before, my mom was the only one that was allowed to go in. My sister and I actually had to wait outside the building because, like I said, I guess because of the COVID-19 pandemic, only one person per patient is allowed in the hospital to visit, which kind of sucks, to be honest, but it's the damn COVID-19 pandemic, so there's really nothing I can do about that. I just hope this all ends soon, and hopefully my dad is okay, which I think he'll be okay, but yeah, that's currently what's going on right now. Well, with all this shit going on, I'm in the kitchen drinking a Jack and Coke. Oh, God. And I know I probably shouldn't be drinking when I'm nervous as hell right now, but whatever. Like I said, I'm nervous as hell, and I'm in the kitchen drinking a Jack and Coke. Well, I have an update on the car accident that my dad and my sister were involved in. Like I said earlier in this vlog, my dad is currently in the hospital right now, and the nurses and the doctors are going to keep him there overnight. And the update that I learned from my mom calling my sister from the hospital and then my sister telling me is that in the car accident, my dad broke 4 ribs and his sternum, which is the bone right here in your chest. Oh man. Like I said, he's currently at the hospital right now. And like I said earlier in this vlog, what a crazy Mother's Day this has turned out to be. And a lot of times tonight, my sister kept saying it should have been her, that it should have been her, that it should have been her. Technically, it should have been neither of them. Now, my sister was saying that her arm was sore and that her shoulder was sore, and she also has a bruise on her leg that she was saying also hurt a little bit, but my dad definitely got the worst of it in the car accident. But like I said, I just wanted to give you guys that little update on how my dad was doing and what I learned. This just sucks. And I think that my mom is going to go back to the hospital tomorrow to see how my dad is doing and to visit him and kind of check up on him. And unfortunately, my sister and I won't be able to go because, like I said earlier in this vlog, the hospital that my dad is currently at right now, which is UPMC Presbyterian, is only allowing one visitor per patient, which is completely understandable, and I completely understand why the hospital's doing that. It's to protect all their patients from getting COVID-19, which again, I completely understand that, and I completely understand why they are limiting visitors to only one visitor per patient, but at the same time, it's also kind of stupid. I just hope that COVID-19 ends soon because I'm getting really sick and tired of this whole COVID-19 pandemic. Like I said, I just hope it ends soon and goes the way of the dinosaurs. And hopefully we'll get there soon. I'm crossing my fingers and hoping and praying that this virus will end soon. Technically, some states are already dropping the mask mandate, and in some states, depending on what state you're in, you may not be required to wear a mask in public. From what my dad has told me before this car accident happened, is that Cedar Point is actually dropping the mask mandate rule. You still have to wear a mask when you're in Hotel Breakers, which is the hotel that's connected to Cedar Point and is right on the property of Cedar Point, and you can literally access the park from some of the entrances to Hotel Breakers. You still have to wear a mask in the hotel, but in the actual park, when you ride roller coasters, you can wear a mask if you want to, but when you're riding roller coasters, you're not required to wear a mask. But like I said, you can wear a mask if you want to, but if you feel like your mask is going to fly off on something like Millennium Force or Top Thrill Dragster at Cedar Point, then like I said, you're not required to wear a mask in the park, but you do have to wear one in the hotel. And that's apparently what my dad found out on the website when he looked it up before this car accident happened, because my family and I usually takes a trip to Cedar Point at the end of August. We skipped our Cedar Point trip last year because of the pandemic, but hopefully, and again, I'm crossing my fingers and praying that the Cedar Point trip for my family and I is going to happen this August. In fact, I know for a fact that the Cedar Point trip for my family and I is going to happen this August, because like I said, we skipped it last year due to the pandemic. And like I said many times in this vlog, hopefully the pandemic goes away soon. Like I said, I'm crossing my fingers and hoping and praying that this all goes away soon and we can get back to normal life before COVID-19, because I'm getting pretty sick and tired of this whole mask mandate. That's gonna do it for the vlog today. I'm sorry if this vlog is short and boring, but like I told you guys, my dad and my sister were in a car accident, and like I said, again, I'm sorry if this vlog is short and boring. I'm actually gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. Until next time, I'm Miko Riviera. Stay positive, dream big, and I'll see you in the next video.